Yo, 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 yo. Are we live on YouTube yet? Okay, I'm about to be live on YouTube, y'all. About to be live on YouTube. Yo, 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 yo. Are we live on YouTube yet? Yes, we are. Okay, I'm about to be live on YouTube, y'all. We are live on YouTube. All right, let's get this party started, though. You already know the vibes. Y'all been here long enough. Y'all been here long enough. Y'all been here long enough. It's Adam Infinity Podcast. Yeah, we bringing that energy, baby. Hey, y'all know what time it is? Yeah, I'm on the West. That's the best. You already know they can put me to the test. I'ma pass with flying colors cause I'm him. Yeah, Himothy. Yeah, that's him. I don't give how I do. Yeah, I do it. I'm just chilling with my crew, building on that energy. Let the beat bang. You already know this to Adam Infinity. Let that beat bang. And this church bell say, God tell me, did I do my thing? Did I serve him? Did I serve him, man? I hope I did. Yeah, well done. I ain't never gonna run. I just go ahead and fight, or I pop my gun. But I ain't gotta do that, cause I already know God is the only one got my back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hit the subscribe button, like this shit. You already know I'm about to get it. It's a great episode. It ain't even an episode. It's that energy though. Hopefully you gonna do well. You ain't got no enemies. If you do got some enemies, then get that synergy. What's gotten into me? I'm just doing this thing, man. I gotta get it, G. Yeah. It's AJ. Yeah, I'm about to have a great day. Salute. Let's go. Like I said before, if you was on Spotify, you already know the deal. It's Arthur Jones, aka AJ, or just your boy, or your doubt. We back. We back. Hey man. Yeah, I'm happy to see y'all. Shout out to YouTube. YouTube, what it do? YouTube. Hold on, YouTube. Hold on. So I can see y'all in the chat. Yo, wherever you at in the chat, man. Let me know where you at. Where you from? If you in the chat, where you from? Let me know, YouTube. What's the deal? I'm trying to see y'all. My peoples. Okay. Yeah, let's have a good show, man. If y'all are out there, I would appreciate if y'all hit the like and subscribe button. That's helping me. I would appreciate the support. If you don't want to hit the like and subscribe button, it's all good. I ain't tripping like that. Hopefully I can provide some value. And just, so we can have some fun and chill. Shout out to all the people on Spotify, like I said before, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, wherever you're listening to, in the car, on your way to work. If you at the job right now, you at work and you hustling, you grinding, you getting it, salute to you. Keep going, king. Keep going, queen. If you at the gym and you getting those gains, salute to you. Keep grinding. Trying to get big. wherever you at in the world, you listen to them, man. I appreciate it, man, because y'all didn't have to tap in, but y'all did, so I appreciate it, and that's love to me, you know. So thank you for that. If you are on those audio platforms, make sure y'all follow the show so that every time this I upload, it goes to your phone and sends you a notification that I uploaded some new heat, some new energy. All right, and hopefully it adds some value to you, man. I talk about a lot of good things. You know, this is a branch of my company, Adam Infinity Center. You know, one day this will be a community center for kids, young adults, older adults, and they're able to, you know, find resources, whether it be jobs or just information. They can find tools, technology they're going to build. It's going to be innovative. You know, they can create ideas, patent those shits, you know, and they can really explore life. You know, this is about thinking about life in a new aspect, exploring ideas, what people are doing, you know, and, you know, just thinking about things in a new way and trying to push past the limits, you know, not saying we crossing boundaries, getting disrespectful and shit. You know, we ain't trying to be disrespectful or nothing.
Bruh.
But, you know, we trying to make sure that we express ourselves, you know, whether it be creating something with our hands or creating something with our ideas. And that's what Adam Infinity is about. You know, it's infinite ideas, infinite solutions. We trying to solve problems. We trying to create problems, you know, in a good way, you know. So yeah, you guys know I'm a real estate agent too. You guys can find me on IG at RealEstate Arthur, at RealEstate Arthur. I'm also on X, Arthur Jones, Twitch, Arthur Jones, LLL, LinkedIn. You can find me on LinkedIn. I'm on all the social medias, even on Snapchat. So, you know, wherever you consume your content, you know, I'm on there. Omnipresence. That's one thing y'all gotta learn if y'all in business. You gotta have omnipresence. You gotta be everywhere. I'm online. I'm in your face. I'm at the events. I'm everywhere. I just got done talking to the homegirl Nakaya. Shout out to Nakaya. She invited me to an open mic in San Bernardino on April 4th. So if you guys want to catch me there, I'll be there too. So yeah, it's going up. Come collab with me. Come build some ideas. Let's do something, you know. I also got something coming on Sunday. I'm supposed to link with the bro. So, you know, we doing it. We doing it. You're doing it, Peter. Anyways, let's get to this work. Let's get to this work. At work. Let's get to that work. I like this synthesizer. Got a lot of good like, it's kind of remind me of some EDM vibes. Y'all like EDM? Y'all like EDM? Yes, I'm drinking water today. I'm not drinking beer. Drinking water, guys. All right. Anyways, salute to everybody on IG Live. My boy A-Bay Banks. My boy Ryan. Say hi like his standards. Kaya, who else is on there? Mars Wap. Yeah. Oh, shout out to everybody on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, add me on Twitch. Follow the stream at Adam Infinity Center. I might change that though. I just haven't got around to it, but I will. All right. But yeah, let's talk about it. All right. So the first thing we are getting to I was about to say, where my explosions, man? I'm trying to explode. I'm trying to explode. Okay. Anyways, the first thing I wanted to get into was ways to save in real estate. Okay. You guys know I'm a real estate agent, and I talk about real estate often in this podcast. If you guys need any help with real estate, you can contact me. I'll have my links in the bio. Like I said, I'm on IG. I post a lot of real estate stuff on IG. So that's like one of the main things I do besides teaching is real estate. So anytime you guys need help, questions, just want to find out some info, just holler at me. Like I'm not an asshole, guys. I'm not a dick. I'm pretty chill. I just be trying to build. Like that's like my whole get down is I just be trying to build, and I like creating stuff. I always feel like that's your God power is to create. So yeah. Anyways, ways to save for real estate, guys, because a lot of people struggle with saving money. They just do. People be struggling with saving money. Get that money, get that money, get that money, get that money. All right. And it's understandable. It's understandable. Like sometimes your bills be too much. Sometimes you don't make enough. Sometimes it's both. You don't make enough and your bills are too much. So you gotta make the math add up to where you're able to put some money aside so you can buy a house or some land or a multifamily or something else that you may be wanting, like stocks or, but if you don't figure out the solution, then you won't ever have enough to buy it because everything costs. There's ways you can get around that to where you can buy real estate without putting money on a down payment or closing costs, but you got to get a little bit more creative. But we'll talk about that on another episode. Right now, this is for the more traditional route to where you're actually saving for a down payment. 3.5% down for FHA, 20%, 5% to 20% for a conventional loan. FHA is for first-time home buyers, just for you guys to know. If you're not a first-time home buyer, obviously you have to go conventional. Veterans, salute to y'all. Shout out to all my military people. I know y'all going through it because all the stuff going on in Iran. We'll talk about that another time. But those guys get 0% down, so they don't have to worry about paying out of pocket. Maybe just closing costs. But if you're an everyday guy, girl, and you have a goal and a dream to buy real estate, you have to come with a down payment. Now, there are down payment assistance programs. I talked about one on 10 Plus Energy. Look it up on YouTube, California Dream for All. It's on the title. I talked about a program that you can use in California that'll get you down payment assistance. And they will help you to buy your home. They will help you to purchase it. Now, if you don't have that down payment assistance, you got to put down your own money. Some people take out money out their 401ks because it's been saving up the building. You can use that towards the down payment of your home. I just had a client recently do it. If you don't have a 401k or a Roth IRA, guess what? You individually have to save that money. You, soldier boy, you, soldier boy, you. You gotta save that money, okay? And this is where a lot of people struggle with. They struggle with saving money because either, like I said before, too much bills, expenses, and they can't afford all of it. They can't afford to put money aside. They don't have enough to put aside, or they don't make enough money, or both. So if you don't make enough money, then obviously you don't have enough to cover all your bills and put money aside. Now, I'm of the foremost like, hey, if this is a real goal, I will sacrifice some bills that, maybe you could put on the back burner. You just got to kick that hit, kick it to the jaw. You gotta get hit like, ugh, down goes Frazier. You know what I mean? You gotta get up and keep back fighting. So you gotta figure it out, and I'm gonna help you figure it out. All right. So I'm gonna go over maybe three ways to save, and then the rest you just gotta hit me directly, because you guys know I don't like these things to go on too long. I usually try to stick 30 minutes to an hour at most. So hit me if you want to get down to the nitty gritty. But I'm gonna give you a few ideas on here. I literally looked it up on YouTube, and it just makes sense. It is what it is. So I typed in ways to save money. All right, and I'm gonna show y'all right now. So I'm gonna share my screen. But before I share my screen though, guys, actually, I'm gonna just share, yeah. Oh, hold on. Let me get that back. I don't want to share my whole screen. I want to share just the data. Just a safari. All right, can y'all see that? Hey, shout out to Zoom though. Shout out to Zoom, making it possible to do this and show y'all what I'm looking at, so y'all can see a visual of this stuff. Shout out to Zoom though. Shout out to Zoom. My man. All right. Anyways, so like it says, ways to save money, and this is for somebody who is trying to get real estate. Like, so FHA requires you to put 3.5% down. A conventional is usually around 5%. It can go lower depending on your credit. I like my clients to come in around 640, 660 for credit scores. Obviously 700 is great. But even if you have 700, you're still gonna have to put some money down, okay? So even great credit scores will have to put money down. But if you're going first time home buyer and you're FHA, then it's only 3.5%. So if you want to do the math, you can do 3.5% times whatever the house amount is. So if the house is 500,000, put 500,000, and usually that's gonna come out to, like, just off the top of the head, maybe 18 to 20,000. So that's quite a bit of money. That's nothing to sneeze at. 20,000, 15,000. That's a lot. You know, to some people it's not a lot, but you know, for most people coming up, you know, like I said, first time home buyers, then yeah, that's a lot. So that's money you have to pay. Like nobody else can pay that unless you get the down payment assistance programs, which I advise you guys to seek out or ask somebody like me who can help you find some. So anyway, say we were trying to save $15,000 and you guys don't have it. You got to do some stuff. The first thing, and this is number one for me too, this is number one, is to plan and have a budget. So when I say plan, how much are you trying to save? So if you're trying to save $20,000 for that home, you can make a plan to save $100. So I'm gonna go to, that's me on YouTube, y'all. Y'all know the vibes. Okay. I'm gonna type in calculator. We're going to the calculator. This is what you gotta do. You gotta get the numbers, get your calculator out, get a pencil and pen and pencil out. So say $500,000 house times 3.5%. How much is that? Oh, see, I think I was really close. I said 18 is 7,500. I does this. Okay, 17,500. All right, so I gotta save that much. That's how much I need to save, right? So say I get paid twice a month. Most people get is bi-weekly checks. So if you could save $100 or $50, but let's say I can save $100 each check. That sounds pretty plausible, right? Pretty doable. Say I get 2 checks times 2 checks every month, because 4 weeks. That's $200 a month that I'm saving. How many months? 12 months in a year, right? So I'm able to save $2,400 a month that I can put in an envelope. I can put it in an account and let that grow. And I can save that money. Gonna save that money. Gonna save that money. All right. So now, if I know that I'm having $2,400 every year, now I can do a little division. All right. So I already know I need 17,500. I can divide it by 2,400. See how much I get? It's going to take me 7 years and 3 months. 7.3. I rounded up. So 7 years to have enough money for a down payment on a house. I could be building my credit during that time, so maybe I can pay less than 17,000. You know, I could be, preparing myself. But 7 years go by fast, guys. That is not a long time. That's less than a decade. That's a little bit past 5 years. And of course, there's going to be times where you can put in lump sums, so it cuts it down. But 7 years and you got a house, that's awesome. Say you're 25, you'll have a house by the time you're 32. Say you start when you're 18, you'll have a house by the time you're 25. Say you're 30, you'll have a house by the time you're 37. Say you're in your 40s, you'll have a house by the time you're 47. And that's without help. That's without down payment assistance. That's without, and you can always, if you cut it down to more. So say you're able to save $200 each check. So it'll be 400 on the week or on the month. 400. Oh, I said that's 4,000. 400 times 12 months. How much is that? Double, right? 4,800. So I doubled it up. All right. Oh, yeah, 4,800 divided by 4,800. Dang, cut it in half. 3 years and 6 months. If you put up $400 a month. Now, most people can't do $400 a month because they be living paycheck to paycheck. Now, let's talk about that. If you don't got enough to put up 200 or 400, you need to be squeezing, okay? And we gonna figure out, but that's the planning part. You have to figure out your numbers and how much you need. That's the planning, okay? Now let's figure out how you can save, okay? Because this is where people struggle with. This is where y'all be struggling with. Y'all be acting crazy. Y'all be like, y'all be getting hurt. Y'all be depressed, sad, all that. I know, because y'all can't save no money. But look, these are some things you can do. You gotta track your spending. I literally have an Excel sheet where I write out my list of expenses and I track everything I spend. I make a budget. What's my water bill? Or not water bill, sorry. What's my rent? What's my car insurance? What's my car note? How much gas do I need? What's my grocery intake? How much food do I need? Do I need $100? And those are called fixed expenses. They never change, okay? So I do that every month before I even spend a dollar. I do that because I already know what my income is. I got a fixed income. I get paid the same every month. If I show up every day, this is how much I'm going to get. It doesn't change. Unless I do like some overtime, but most time I don't get overtime like that in my job. But some people, they do get overtime. And maybe that's how you get money to save for real estate. You got to start doing overtime, maybe. I don't know if you can or not. But yeah, I list out those things and then I take my income and I try to cover all that with my income. Now, if you're doing okay, you got a decent job, you're making, I don't know, $30 an hour. Maybe some of you guys are making less than that, $25 an hour, $20 an hour. It's still a fixed income, right? So they have this rule. This one right here. This one is the 50-30-20 rule. My rule is a little different. I adjust it because I can't live off 50% of my income. It's not enough. All right. I have to live off 70% of my income. And as I make more money, then maybe I can get to the 50% mark. All right. So this says 50% goes to your needs. For me, it's 70%. What is it for you? 80%? 90%? How much of your money do you need to cover your lifestyle expenses, to live, your basic needs? Okay, your basic needs, the stuff you need to operate. You need your car. You need for transportation. You need your house. Cover your rent, roof over your head. You need to eat. Those are basic expenses. You need your car insurance, right? Or do you? Riding dirty, they see me rolling, they trolling and trying to catch me riding. No, I would suggest you guys get your insurance. Try not to ride dirty. I mean, I feel like most of us have done it, but try not to, guys. Try to get the insurance. Get liability, if anything, okay? That way you're covered. But yeah, guys. How much of your income can you use to cover all your base? If it's 100% and you don't even have enough for all your bills, that's a problem. That's a problem right there, guys. That means you can't afford your lifestyle. You don't make enough. So there's two ways to fix that. Okay? Two ways. Count them. Two. All right? You can either find ways to make more money, which means getting another job, a side hustle, maybe a combination of both. You can learn another skill like trading. That's what I do. I like to trade options, which I wouldn't suggest in that state because I'll go into that another time. But investing, it's risky and you could lose the money. You need something secure. So if you're going to get another job, at least that's secure. That's not money that's gonna fly away. That's money you're making. Even though you're trading your time, guess what? You're still making money. Okay, so you can do that. A lot of people do pick up a second job. I know it's tough, but if you're single and you don't have kids and you just got time on your hands, hey, why not? Grind it out, buddy. Grind it out. Now, if you do have kids, that's a little different. Obviously, you got to make sure the kids are taken care of. Hopefully you have a spouse that can help you. If you got a spouse, then that should make it easier for you guys to save because now you have two incomes already between you and you. Yo and yo. All right. So if being married or in a serious relationship has its benefits financially, it has its benefits of time. It's like a partnership. It's teamwork, right? So don't sleep on having a significant other. But if you're single, guess what? You got to put in a little extra muscle, okay? So having that income, if it's too little bit of income, you need to figure out ways to make more money. Maybe you start a business. Like I said, side hustle. So there's options with that. Now, the other way to do it is to cut down your expenses. You're doing way too much, buddy. You're doing way too much.
Today, Satan, not today. Amen.
All right. You splurging. You at the club. You at dinner, you going on dates. Why are you going on dates, man? Or girl, you traveling, you doing a lot. If your goal is to buy real estate, then you gotta make some sacrifices. Okay, it is what it is. Hold on, let me end this real quick so y'all can see me. All right, so maybe you need to cut out the trips. Maybe you don't need Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Tubi, YouTube Premium. You paying for all these subscriptions. Get rid of all that shit. You doing too much. Right? Oh, hey. Oh, my mom's on YouTube. Hey, Ma. Mom said attend a lot of events and drink for all. Cool. You right, Mom. You right. All right. So, like I was saying, guys, if you are trying to save money, that's the goal. So you can afford the down payment and the closing costs. You need $200 a month or $400 a month. How are you going to do it? You either going to make more money a month, or you're going to cut your expenses, or you can do a combination of both. Then you really are having a larger margin. Okay. And maybe one day I'll do a whiteboard so y'all can see it on the whiteboard. But those two things are a great way to save money for real estate. All right. Think about other expenses you can get rid of. Maybe you eating too much fast food. You can cook. Maybe you got the best gym membership ever. Maybe you need to go to Planet Fitness. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. Like, really think about it. Critically think, guys. Critically think. You got to be a problem solver. And sometimes you got to sacrifice now so you can have later. And I know people don't like to sacrifice. I know, hey, you just want what you want. I get it. I want what I want too. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
But at the same time, what's more important? What do I really want? You know, what do I really want? And you gotta want it bad, because it's gonna take discipline. There's gonna be times where you're like, dang, I kind of want that Wingstop. Nope. It's gonna be times where, dang, I really want to go to this trip. I really want to do it. Nope. There's gonna be times where the homies invite you out. Go to the club. Nope. Go get some drinks. Nope. Go on that date. Nope. Sacrifice, man. Sacrifice. But guess what? When you get that house, you get that property, that land, you get that, you got that. It's in the bag. Guess what? Now you really start to build wealth, because guess what houses do? They appreciate. Appreciate. All right. So you living it up. And you be able to make more moves, and you become someone different along the way. You become a more disciplined person, more focused person, and you notice your habits change, your desires change. So it's all in your desire, if you really want it or not, and the necessary things you do to obtain that. And another thing, guys, you can't be an impulsive spender. You can't spend impulsively. Like, you gotta, when you have a budget, you have to think about every time you swipe the card, every time you try to do something, you know? Like, I look at my account before I go somewhere. But it helps me, and it lets me know. I feel more confident, guys, when I have my budget and I'm like, oh yeah, I can spend that easily. It ain't gonna bug me. It's good. I'm good, because I already know I did the numbers. I already know, because I did my homework. You gotta do your homework. Write it down. So once you get to, say, 80%, now you can start saving. If your expenses only take up 80% of your income, then you can save the other 20%. And guess what? Think about that 50, 30, 20 rule. Mine's is 70-30, and it's a little bit different, but I break down the 10%, so it's really 70-20-10 for me. But let me show y'all real quick. Okay, so say you got the 30%, the 50% for your income needs, 30% of your wants. Guess what? This is the money right here. The 30% of your check. That's where you go out and have some fun, baby. That's where you go out and do your thing. Can you hear it? Yeah. That's where you going. Hey, that's where you get it. That's when you go spending. You go have some fun. You do your thing. It's guilt-free money. That's yours. That's yours. You go on a date. If it's in that 30%, that's your date money. You want to take that girl out? You got 30%, bro. Do that. Long as it's within that 30%. And you got to calculate it. Of your check, of your monthly check or your bi-weekly check. 30% times however much you made. That will let you know the 30%. All right? So think about that. Maybe it's not 30%. Maybe you can only do 20%. That's the money, okay? That's how much you can go on your trip. You can save up your money from the once to your trip. You can buy that iPod or whatever it is you wanted. You can buy those shoes with your 30%. It's your 30%. You can do what you want with it. But you already know that your bills are already met because that was the 50% or the 70%. Your bills is already met. So you feel a lot better about that 30% because your bills is already met. You're not tripping. You know your lifestyle is covered. That's where the confidence comes. It's like, yeah, I already did that. I already paid for that. My bills is paid. This is for me. And sometimes what I like to do is if my bills are still not covered by that 70%, I'll take some of my 30% and I'll pay some of my bills with it. Like, okay, here's a little bit. Or, I ain't tripping off this. I can go without, And you give and cake. You give and cake. You can work it, And then let's get to the saving part. 20% right here. 20% goes to debt and savings. So if you're trying to get your credit better, pay down your debt. That'll make your credit go up. Maybe you got some outstanding balances. That 20%, it already going to it. And over time, your debts will be paid off. Over time, it will snowball effect and paid off. Shout out to Dave Ramsey. And if you have already low debt, guess what? That money can just go towards saving. Now you got your $200 savings. Now you got your $400 savings, and you keep spreading those margins. You do a combination of gaining more money, subtracting your expenses. You work your budget. You stay disciplined. You stay patient. Man, you just got yourself the down payment money. Ooh, yeah, baby. Let's go. Let's go. All because you worked it. You stayed disciplined. You made a plan. And then you worked your budget to meet that plan. Right? You made the adjustments. Now that's him. But guess what? If you don't be intentional and you don't stay conscious of your habits, you gonna mess up. And even if you do mess up, get back on it. Get back on it. Every time, get back on it. You fall off, get back on it. Part of life is making mistakes. But you guys be so worried about the mistakes and you get down on yourself and you feel depressed, you feel anxiety, you be like, oh, I didn't do good. That's part of life, my G. It's part of life. You gotta take the hits. This is a fight, man. This is a real fight. All right, so get ready because you might be going up against Deontay Wilder.
To this day.
And he got a heavy hand. So you gotta stay on it, man. You gotta be willing to take the hits. And not blame people when it don't go your way. Not blame people when you make a mistake. The accountability is what's gonna help you to correct yourself. Like, yeah, that's my fault. That's on me. Take the accountability. That's on me. I'll do better next time. I'll do better tomorrow. I'll do better on the next attempt. Okay, the next check. If I messed up this check, I'm gonna do better the next check. If I messed up this month, I'm gonna do better next month. I spent too much this month, I'm gonna spend less next month. I didn't do my budget, I'm gonna do my budget next month. And you gotta put in the work. All right. So I hope y'all got something out of that, man. Come up with a plan and do what you gotta do. Just some other quick tips. These are good ones. Reduce daily spending. We talked about that. Monthly expenses. Cancel subscriptions. Bundling. Reduce your energy bills, your home bills. You guys know that. Build good habits. They got stuff like Acorn you can do, like apps that help you save. Help yourself out, man. Help yourself out. Quick wins. I used to do this envelope thing where I would put what I wanted, I was planning for, how much it was, and then I'll put money in the envelopes. So that was pretty helpful. So there's ways, guys. You just gotta put in the work. Y'all just be folding. Don't fold. Okay? You can do it. You can do it. How long I've been on here? I'm sure I kind of went a little long on that one. But let's switch the subject up a little bit, guys, because I wanted to talk to you guys about this website. We still talking real estate, but this is kind of more tailored towards tech. Oh yeah, let me know how you guys save. I want to know how you guys save. Like, what do you guys do to save money? Like, how do you guys plan? Do you guys budget? Do you guys just do it off memory? Like, I don't know. Like, how do you guys save money? Do you just try to make more money? You don't worry about saving, and you just worry about building income, which is awesome too, because obviously you gotta make more income. But yeah, what y'all think? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. I would love to know. Hey, if you was messing with that get down, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Share this with a homie. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button. You know, help me out, man. The more stuff that helps the channel grow. I want the channel to grow. Shout out to Twitch. Everybody on Twitch. Shout out to everybody on IGZ. Y'all can add me on IG. Shout out to Batman. Shout out to Karina. Happy birthday, girl. Feliz cumpleaños. Shout out to all my people in Mexico. Shout out to Ty. All right. I appreciate y'all tapping in. It's love. Shout out to Angela Carpenter on Twitch. Appreciate you, girl. All right, but let's talk about this website, guys. So when I do my real estate presentations for my clients, guys, you know, obviously I got to make PowerPoints. And this site makes PowerPoints. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can bring it up for y'all. Dang, did I? Oh, okay, here we go. All right, this the one. This the one. This the one. Okay, so this is some new, like, you guys know AI. Oh, hold on, let me.
Time to play the game.
All right, so, I like that. Hey, let me know how you guys like the you know, the show. You know, I'm trying different stuff. You know, I like different stuff. So I just want to see what y'all think about it and what y'all think I can add. But yeah, so this website, guys, is it's an AI software, and basically what they do is they make PowerPoint presentations. Okay, so today, well, I have a client that I'm working with tomorrow. I got to do like a consultation, and they're looking to buy land or possibly land, but they really want like a manufactured home. If you guys don't know what a manufactured home, that's basically a mobile home. Okay, they just changed the name and added more guidelines. So, me having limited time, I was able to use this app to build this PowerPoint presentation. Literally took me 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes, I swear to God. Sorry, don't swear to God. I put that on me. I put that on me. Put it on. All right. So
Kobe.
I went off. Like, I put in the prompt, and the prompt was basically like, make me a PowerPoint presentation for first-time home buyers. You know, you actually got to think what you want for first-time home buyers, and emphasize manufactured homes and how to buy it. Okay. Oh, and land leasing. So that's what I put in the prompt, and I'm gonna show y'all what it came up with. All right, that's all I did. This is a website. That's all I did, and I'm gonna literally show y'all what it came up with. Okay, this is Prezi.com, Prezi, Prezi. Y'all can use it if y'all want to, but this is a great tool. All right. This is a great tool. This is artificial intelligence, AI. What else can we come up with? All right, here we go. Y'all see that? Y'all see it? You want to see it? All right, so I'm going to go present. Present. This is what it came up with, guys. Oh, dang, why did do that? Why I do that? Okay. First time home buyer focus. Manufactured homes. Dang, why I keep doing that? Oh, okay, see, we already messing up. Dang, I can barely see. Hold on, guys. That's my fault. I'm still new to the site, guys, but I wanted to show y'all this because I thought it was cool. I don't know why that little thing can keep coming up. Why is it? Hold on, guys. That's my fault. Still getting used to this. So used to this. I hope y'all can see it. Can y'all see it? I hope y'all can see it. But look. Introduction to home buying. Then it goes out. I cannot do this. Well, I could do it, but not this well in 10 minutes, guys. Less than 10 minutes. Like, understanding manufactured homes. So I'll be able to talk about manufactured homes. Benefits of manufactured homes. I'm about to probably build out a whole course on just using Prezi, guys. Or not even using Prezi, but just doing some kind of digital course. Would y'all buy a digital course from me? Put in the chat, like put a 1 in the chat if y'all buy a digital course from me. Or put a hell yeah. Look at this. It got to find 3.5%, like I told y'all, FHA. I did not tell them that about FHA. It just knew it because artificial intelligence. Look at that, 620 credit score. Look at that. This is the app doing this. This is the presentation it did. It made financing options. You gotta finance your land. Remember, that's why we're thinking about saving, right? Exploring land, buying and manufacturing to give you the steps, the zoning laws, the land options, the preparation, the purchase. This look goes one by one. This is lit, y'all. Like, come on, leasing parks. This is all from the prompt that I put it. Like, come on, bro. The pros and cons of leasing versus buying land. Like, come on. This is fire, bro. This is fire. This is from an AI software called Prezi.com. I don't even know who built it, but they did they dang. Look, budgeting for total cost, understanding local regulations, researching neighborhoods. Look, steps to purchasing. Determine budget. Homes, research homes. Look, go one by one. And this is what I'm gonna go through with my client. And I did it from AI and did it in 10 minutes. I probably wouldn't even been able to talk to you guys today because I would have had to spend all my time doing this. But now that I have AI, I could do this and I can still talk to y'all and it still get done. Look, first time home buyers, down payment assistance, resources, conclusion, questions and answers. Go! Get! Look at that! What? Are you kidding me? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Let's go! I love the game. I love the hustle, man.
Fuck yeah.
That is lit, y'all. Are you kidding me? Like, that is a heck of a tool right there. That's why so many white collar jobs are gonna be gone because of shit like that. Excuse my language. But if they building stuff like that where you can do a whole presentation and you're doing other stuff, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And I swear, y'all, 5 to 10 minutes. I just typed it in, I thought of it, came up with everything else. Now, if that ain't good, that's the future right there.
Future.
Now, what else can we do with these apps, this software? What else could we build? What do y'all think? Like, if you're a real estate agent, you definitely should be using it. But what other jobs could we use for something like that? I don't know. Teachers, y'all can use it because you got to do PowerPoints. Real estate agents, you just seen what I did. Keynote speakers, business officers or CEOs. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? So check it out, y'all. I'll put the link in the bio. I don't get paid from them, but that is a heck of a tool. And I hope y'all seen that on YouTube. And if you on YouTube, hit the like button. Subscribe. If you on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. Adam Infinity. That's interesting, y'all. We're gonna have to go through more AI stuff. We're gonna have to dig in deeper. But maybe what do y'all think we should create? Like, can we create something else that's more useful for us? Because that's pretty useful. I literally had personal experience from that today. So shout out to whoever created that. I don't know who the founder was, but I'll try to find out. But shout out to them. As far as the price, it's like $228 a year. I'm on a 14-day free trial. I might cancel it and then try to, because I gotta wait till I get paid. And I don't know if I wanna. I gotta put that in my budget. I gotta see if it makes sense financially for me. But as far as use case, yes, it does make sense. But I gotta see how much I need that. You know what I mean? Like, how much use am I going to use it? Because I might only need it for a few things, but you gotta, that's when you gotta analyze and think critically. Okay? But that was pretty good.
Kobe!
All right. Y'all know it's March. Shout out to International Women's Month. Shout out to the ladies. Where y'all at, ladies? Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Where y'all from? What y'all doing, girl? What y'all doing, girl? It's late. It's late. What you doing up watching me? All right. Yeah, it's Women's International Month. So our International Day was on March 8th. I already shouted y'all out for that. But this the month, so I wanted to see what y'all know about the ladies. All right. Ladies, y'all can answer this, put it in the chat. Men, y'all can answer it, put it in the chat. But yeah. All right, so I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. We're gonna play a little game. We're gonna play a little game, all right? Just a little bit of little fun, all right? A little game, all right?
Time to play the game!
All right, so trivia, Women's History Month. Which artist was known for her self-portraits and depiction of Mexican folk culture? Tamara de Lempicka, Frida Kahlo, Teresa Berga. Who was it? And if you guys get this right, all three, I will Zelle you $10. Actually, we're going to do all five. Whoever gets five, all right? The most right. If you you got to subscribe to the channel and you got to follow us on Instagram at Adam Infinity Center. You can hit me up in DM or on the chat. The answers to the trivia for Women's Month. If you get them right, I'll send you $10 on the Zelle. I might even make it 20. Big dubs. All right. So, number 2. Hope is the thing with feathers is one of the most well-known poems by which renowned writer? Hope is the thing with feathers. Hope is the thing with feathers is one of the most well-known poems by which renowned writer? Emily Dickinson, sorry. Sylvia Plath, Elizabeth Bishop. And you only got to choose out of 3. Again, that's Emily Dickinson, Sylvia Plath, Elizabeth Bishop. Number 3, which activist co-founded and presided over the National Women's Suffrage Association? Which activist co-founded and presided over the National Women's Suffrage? Anne D. Gordon, Susan B. Anthony, or Lucretta Moat? Again, that is Anne D. Gordon, Susan B. Anthony, or Lucretta Moat. I'm only going to do 3. All right. If you can get those 3 right, then I'll send you that cash app you or Zelle. All right. I'm not telling y'all which ones until next week. Okay? Okay?
Fuck yeah.
All right. Hopefully y'all win that money, because I know y'all need to save. All right, y'all. We've been going too long. I appreciate y'all tapping in. I appreciate you guys rocking with me, man. I had a good time. This is 12 plus. Shout out to Whitney Houston. Shout out to Whitney, one of the GOATs. But yeah, guys, just keep building, guys. That's all I really got to say. Keep building. Let me know if you need some help with the real estate. Follow me at RealEstate Arthur, RealEstate Arthur, ARTHUR, on Instagram. Arthur Jones LLL on X. Arthur Jones on LinkedIn, TikTok, Arthur Jones LLL, and Snapchat at Adam's Infinity Center. Make sure y'all hit me on Twitch too at Adam Infinity Center. I might change it to my real estate name, but just look me up. If you guys need some help, I got you. Don't trip. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. See y'all next week. Make sure y'all stay grounded. Keep your faith. Don't get too down. I know when you guys are on social media and you guys are looking at all this stuff and you're like, oh, this is going on, this is going on, this is going on. Maybe turn off the social media. Maybe just put down the phone. Go take a walk. Get some exercise. Go get some fresh air. Touch some grass. Do what you need to do to ground yourself. Don't get too caught up in the emotion. Be an anchor. You know what I mean? Be an anchor. Hold it down. So, and keep God first. I don't know if you're a believer, but keep God first. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. I wanted to do a product review of this, but honestly, the product review was the Prezi. Great tool. And yeah, appreciate all my people on IG Live. Appreciate everybody on Twitch Live. Shout out to everybody that pulled up on YouTube Live. I see y'all in the chat. Thank you. Make sure y'all hit the like button and subscribe. Help me out. And I'm over time by 10 minutes, so I gotta go. But I gotta go right now. We gonna end off with some Fabio. Peace and love, y'all.